Is at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. And off we go from Denver. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. First carry for DeAndre Swift. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll try and run here with Swift. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And this will be a Bears first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Flushed out right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
In motion right comes Allen. Throwing again here, Williams. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on it. But instead, let it too far, incomplete.
Moore, the man in motion. From the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try it now with Swift. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. To throw, here's Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, McLaughlin. The solid stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Throwing, Nix. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Finding Williams once more, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Nix from the shotgun. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Here's Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
At the 60. At the 60.
Nix to the air. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready. Bronco 80. 18 rock. 18 rock.
On play action, here's Nix. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now it's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims from 8 yards out. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Williams. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Moore, the man in motion. A final shot before break. Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To throw is Nix. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass. Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. In motion goes the tight end. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw, Williams. He's got Allen.
Into space at the 45.
And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
To the air, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. Moore, the man in motion.
To throw, it's Williams.
And this is caught inside the 5. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
Williams going to look to throw again.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. In motion left is a running back.
Here's Williams.
Touchdown! DeAndre Swift taking it in.
And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
And no chance to see a return on a dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Operating from the gun. Nix. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Slot man moves right. They'll look to throw now on first down. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Keenan Allen A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing to start the drive.
Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Operating from the gun.
Nix.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it up 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Williams. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Williams going to throw for it.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
22.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Marvin Mims,
47 yards.
And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
It's complete, and this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Throwing to start the drive. Williams.
Able to find Kmet.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
They need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Williams. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing again here, Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these